Hey guys, it's V. Welcome back to yet another unboxing. This is what, the fifth one I've done this year. Shiny's really not letting me rest. Hopefully it'll slow down between now and July. That's like 2 months away for the Japanese album. But we won't have an unboxing for like 2 months probably. So I'll lessen up on those. So this here is Taemin's Advice mini album. This took a while to get here since we had a holiday and that kind of messed up the post a little bit. But without further ado, let's get started. It is currently like 9 a.m. I have to go to work, so I have to film very early today. Oh wow. Oh. I didn't realize it was this big. Just like last time, I went ahead and purchased the poster tube just because I like rolled posters. And they gave me a pearl aqua one, kinda. It's a little dark. And here's the album. I guess they're kind of going for a similar design to Atlantis. Or Don't Call Me. Oh, here's the album. Yeah, it's very similar to the Don't Call Me album. Not the biggest fan of this design just because when you put them on a shelf, you can't see anything. But yeah, it looks like they're kind of going for that theme now because they used to all make their albums in the perfect square shape so you could stack them, but can only hope for so much, I guess. Here is the front of the album. Oh boy. Magic hands, and the back. So it says Taemin on it. And so inside, the last 2 times we have an envelope. The photo book. Inside flap says advice. And we have these parts that fold out. Again, similar to Don't Call Me, basically the exact same format. Taemin looks so pretty. And these very, very interesting, not interesting, just the themes are very cool to me. I like how they have him in more feminine articles of clothing mixed with more masculine clothing. It's very innovative and very Taemin. I remember reading an article once where he literally talked about the fact that he likes wearing makeup because he likes to blur the line between what is male and what is female. And I think that's awesome for a K-pop artist to be doing that. This is one of my favorite pictures from the album here. I wasn't a fan of his long hair at first, but it really grew on me, and now I'm sad that he's gonna have to shave his head. It was very nice while it lasted though. It really suits him. But then again, Taemin suits literally every single hairstyle. And then in the middle of the photo book, we have this little section here, which has the CD in it. And then also just has, it appears to be, yeah, these are all, the lyrics in here. And also photos from the MV. And that's what the CD looks like. Very pretty. I'm not very well versed in chess, but I'm assuming this is like the king's piece because it's Taemin and he's a king. Speechless. Oh, another one of my favorite pictures right here. So beautiful. He looks very soft in these. I love that duality too, because in these pictures he's not really wearing a lot of makeup at all. So this is like the first half of the photo book kind of, or yeah, even in the other pictures he's just not wearing much makeup. And then towards, you gotta flip to the second half where he's wearing a lot more eye makeup. So again, playing with the duality of like the light side and then the dark side, I think. Not that the colors really reflect that, but I think like the outfits and even just the more rugged background in these kind of reflects that darker part. Even though the colors aren't dark, that's also an interesting thing because I find the color palette for the softer pictures is a lot darker, whereas the other pictures are more vibrant. So I think that is so interesting to kind of play with light and dark like that, but not in like a super conventional way. And then the chest pieces as well being black and white, again showing that duality of the dark and the light. I think that is fantastic. You know, I love how much effort they put into these and all the things you can kind of uncover from the concepts and the pictures they choose. I think that's awesome. Again, beautiful, beautiful photo book. Good job. It's beautiful. I'm speechless as always. I think the photos in here are just so incredibly beautiful. I think one of my favorite Taemin concepts, just because he looks amazing. Never Gonna Dance Again is another contender though for like best visuals, I think. But then again, I don't have that many Taemin albums, unfortunately, because a lot of them are not being printed anymore. Okay, on to our envelope. I did it without ripping it. As much as I enjoy avoiding spoilers, I have seen pictures on the timeline of the photo cards, and I'm very excited for those. I didn't get the one I wanted, but it's okay. Some of them were really cute. So this is the photo card. There is the back. I love the black and white of his suit, and then the checkered shirt underneath plays into the theme so well. And then we have a chest piece behind him as well. And we have a postcard. Very pretty. And the opposite, one of the other themes. There's like 3 in here. And then the back is like a chessboard, which is very cool. And then we have the promo paper as per usual. And lastly, we have, I think, a mini poster. Look how... Will this fit into one of the current frames I have? Because this is so pretty. Of course, it's smaller than the Never Gonna Dance Again poster, so I'll need to get a specific frame for this one. Oh, but honestly, wow, he looks so pretty. Saying one of my favorite pictures. Beautiful. I am very happy with that. He definitely looks very regal and king-like in those photos. Okay, and on to the poster. I'm not sure if there's multiple versions of the posters, probably. Ooh, so pretty. I don't know why I keep like bothering with unrolled posters, because I can't put this anywhere. Huge. And it says advice on the bottom. Again, the long hair I think just suits him super well. And the red reminds me of Moo. Did Want have a red poster too? I can't remember. Feels like that was ages ago. Anyway, though, that's everything on the album. I did want to talk, just like last time, kind of about the album. Listened to this at like 6 a.m. when it was released, and at first I didn't feel super much from it. It felt kind of lackluster, but I think that's kind of fair considering it is following Never Gonna Dance Again Act 1 and 2, which were arguably some of the best albums released in 2020, if not the best albums released in 2020 in my opinion. So following that, I think it would probably be very hard to come up with something that tops that. Although I did feel like this album was a little bit rushed considering how fast they put it out. The more I listened to it, the more I ended up enjoying the songs, even though I feel that the tracks other than Advice don't really fit Advice as well, but they're definitely very comforting songs, which I think will be nice to listen to as we wait for Taemin to come back from his enlistment. Advice is super powerful and so incredible. I think Taemin always goes really hard with his title tracks. They're always so dynamic, and the choreography for them is incredible. He does such a good job with those. It's very explosive and powerful. And then we have Light. Light is a very cute song. It didn't stand out to me that much when I first listened to it, but I like working out to it, and it reminds me of Shiny. It kind of gives me Shiny vibes, and I do like it a lot. If I Could Tell You is beautiful. I love Taeyeon, and I'm really glad that they did a collab together. Their voices work together really well, and again, just another nice, soothing, comforting song. Then we have Strings. Such sounds very calming and peaceful, and then you read the lyrics and you're like, okay Taemin. But beautiful song as well. I like that one. I think my favorite song out of the B-sides though is Sad Kids. I am a big fan of Two Kids. I know a lot of people didn't like it, but I really like that song. I had it on repeat for like 3 whole days. Sad Kids is just, I like how it does share a lot of similarities. It's like you listen to it and you can hear how it sounds like Two Kids. I actually couldn't find an English translation for that one yet. Maybe it's out now, but I'm sure there are parallels between the songs as well, and I think it sounds very pretty. His voice is very light and calming in it, and I just think it's a really beautiful song, so I think that's probably my favorite off of the album. But yeah, definitely a much lighter, softer feel compared to Never Gonna Dance Again Act 1 and 2. I feel like those are very dark in a sense, whereas this one is a lot lighter and softer, apart from Advice. But honestly, the more I listen to this album, the more I've come to love it, and I'm definitely gonna listen to it a lot this summer and over the next 18 months. So and Taemin always impresses me, truly. He's incredible and I love him a lot, and I'm gonna miss him. But I'm glad we did get one more album from him before his enlistment, because it's gonna be a long time to wait, so we have lots from him until then. So that's everything I have to say. Let me know what you think about this album, or if you haven't listened to it yet, you should. It's incredible. Everything Taemin does is incredible, and I highly recommend you listen to this album. Yeah, so thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely day, and I will see you soon. Bye.